This brief forecast will serve as a warning, will be concise, and will cover the period from the 9th to the 16th of April. Why do I want to draw your attention to this particular period? Because during this period, Mars will form aspects with Saturn by declination. Around the 9th to 10th of April, this aspect will be a parallel declination, and around the 15th to 16th of April, a counter-parallel by declination. This is what the situation looks like on the 10th of April. We see that Mars enters the sign of Aries and begins to approach Saturn. These two planets conflict with each other in their basic characteristics. We see that by longitude these planets are not yet connected, but by declination they are already in full contact. I believe that from the 9th to the 16th of April will be an extremely tense period. And in this forecast I will try to find those areas of the Earth where this aspect will project with the greatest force. A small note, naturally in those areas where military actions are already taking place, the aspect between Mars and Saturn will naturally lead to their intensification. Well, we will try to find those areas where these aspects will be manifested in a concentrated form. To begin with, I draw attention to the new moon on the 19th of March 2026. Here we see the joint projection of Mercury and Mars, which affects the eastern part of Iran, its borders with neighboring countries, namely Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Of these three countries, the greatest likelihood of border conflicts is naturally with Pakistan, because it has a military agreement with Saudi Arabia, which is subjected to missile strikes from outside. Moreover, we see the joint projection of Saturn, the luminaries, and Neptune, which affects India, Tajikistan, and of course Kazakhstan. To some extent Russia, such cities as Omsk and Surgut, for example. In general, the entire area between the projections of Mars and Saturn, one could say this segment which affects the Indian subcontinent and the territories of Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, is at risk. Now I will draw your attention to these two maps. These maps show the transit astrogeographical projections in the area from the 9th to the 16th of April. In North America, we see the central part of Canada and the United States, Mexico, and the US-Mexico border affected. Here, these unfavorable projections will be more pronounced, which may indicate technical accidents, some breakdowns, but also the likelihood of seismic activity and, of course, an increase in criminal or military activity. In addition, I noticed that the transit in the Asian region almost completely coincides with the projections we saw. In the horoscope for the new moon on the 19th of March, thus India, Tajikistan, and Kazakhstan are once again highlighted by these unfavorable projections. These are the moments, these periods of time, these countries I wanted to draw your attention to. For those people who live directly in these areas, it will be useful advice on a personal level to transform or redirect this tense energy into work, physical exercises, repairs, into actions and deeds that do not require any extremity but require physical effort. In this way, this energy will be directed towards good deeds. All the best. Goodbye.